Hello everyone, it's Dr. Sam. I'd like to welcome you to my EyeClarity Podcast. This is a show that offers cutting-edge information on how to improve your vision and overall wellness through holistic methods. I so appreciate you spending part of your day with me. If you have questions, you can send them to hello@drsambyrne.com. Now, to the latest EyeClarity episode. In question 2, how has your current prescription or tunnel vision affected you? So stress, fatigue, creativity. Again, I'm going to talk about why I've put these in here. What is the biggest block with improving your vision? Okay, 71%, lack of daily discipline. So I'm going to talk to you about ways to get around that. Okay, I'll release the results in a minute, but I want to go through each of these so that you'll have a little bit understanding on why I ask these questions and how they can help you gain your goals. So with myopia and astigmatism, the last thing that's going to change for you is your eye clarity. I wish it was the other way around, but it's the dessert. Getting more clarity is the last step in the process. The first step in the process is recognizing how you've been holding your eyes in a certain tension. And the first step is feeling the relaxation in your eyes. That is number one step, which you are doing. The second step is recognizing how your myopia has caused you to exclude your peripheral vision. And so it's eye relaxation 1, peripheral vision 2, believing in it is 3, because if you've got some skepticism, then, just like the placebo effect, what you put your attention on is what you're going to manifest. And if you're manifesting healing, you are putting your energy on the gratitude that you have with your eyes, on how you see it. Because in myopia and tunneling, it's very easy to go into judgment. That's what we do in myopia. We're good at critical thinking. So again, I want to emphasize this point. The last thing that's going to change for you is eye clarity. Okay, number 2, how has your current prescription tunnel vision affected you? Yeah, I would say that eye fatigue would be number 1, because you're muscularly, you have to tunnel in order to grab it, to seek it, to chase it. And, you're using a lot of your will in making it happen. And of course, we know what this does to creativity. The more you can let it happen, let the flow come to you, get into that state of grace, that's where the creative flow comes in, and then ultimately the clarity. And it's why I have you wear blurry glasses, because when you go into the blur, that forces you into a more creative, less linear, less detailed, analytical way of thinking and being. So I would predict that those results would be it. And then number 3, the lack of daily discipline in your practice is probably the biggest block. And what I'm going to say here is that if you can start incorporating one thing that you learn from the class during your daily routine. In other words, from the time you get up, from the time you go to bed, there is something or maybe three things that you're thinking about, that you have an awareness about around moving forward in this process. So it's not about necessarily carving out the time. I mean, you can certainly do that, but the key is throughout your day, what are some things you can do to remind yourself of disrupting the normal pattern? Certainly, fear is the major emotion with myopia. It's our kidneys, also in Chinese medicine. And one person talked about the skepticism of their eye doctor. And I mean, I can tell you that 9 out of 10 eye doctors, if you go to them and you start talking to them about what you want to do or vision improvement, you're probably going to be met with skepticism. And you have to understand that it's a threat to them. It's a threat to the philosophy, to the education, to the thinking, and you have to understand that. And that you're not going to take it on, but you're going to, you're going to continue along this vein, and even if you don't have the support of your current eye doctor, you've got me, you've got all my content that I'm putting out, and if I can do it, you can certainly do it. Thank you for listening. I hope you learned something from the EyeClarity Podcast show today. If you enjoyed the episode, make sure to subscribe on iTunes or Spotify and leave a review. See you here next time.